often goes unused because you can't cook with the larger parts. Well, guess what? Kuhn Rikon, the inventors that they are, came up with a pot specifically designed for that smaller burner on our range. It is called the Nonstick 7-cup colored Multipot. This is like the kid sister of the 11-cup version you see many times here at QVC. And who wants to break up the family? I certainly don't, Mark Charles.
I don't either.
I think you need to keep them together. This is super cool. It's at a clearance price of less than $18. Great easy pay as well if you order with your Q card. But once it's gone, that is it. Really cool invention. Something nice because, you know, why have unused function in the stove?
Unused function. Everyone loved the 11 cup, so we wanted to do a little 7 cup. Now here's the difference.
Okay.
It's gonna be shorter because of course it's 7 instead of 11. And the other thing too is that it's got no basket in it because this short you don't need a basket. But the features that are the same is we did the enamel color exterior, we did a non-stick interior, which means no oils, butters, and fats. We still did a cook and look lid with small strain and large.
Nice.
We still did a silicone wrap here and a silicone wrap here. So this boiling hot tomato sauce, don't worry because I think this is the tomato sauce, right? I always get these mixed up between the soup and the... Yes, that's the soup. That's the tomato sauce. You can pour your gravies or even just doing something... You know, it's summertime. How about melting some butter? You know, for like lobsters and stuff like that?
Oh, yes.
But you can... Don't be fooled. Just because it's a small guy doesn't mean you can't do gravy or tomato sauce or nacho cheese for the whole entire family. So this is that great companion to the 11. It's what you requested. That's why we made it. So it's a little sister to the big guy.
I love it. Okay, let me show you the colors that we have available because once we sell out of one, again, it's not coming back because it's at clearance price. Here's your purple. And again, the silicone handle matching the enameled of the pot. Here is what we call just blue, but it's a nice bright blue. Then we have green, which is more like a darker celery green. Of course, we have it for you in the black, very sharp looking. And finally, we have it for you in the red. You're going to show us all kinds of uses, and there's nothing better. It's like, you know, I feel like I need to bring the shore home. I like to do steamed clams.
And you know what? How many times have you gone to a restaurant and paid for this appetizer? You can do it for minutes at home. So here's the thing. You're putting some olive oil, you're putting some herbs, some butter, maybe some white wine, lemon juice. You're putting in the bottom of this, and then you're buying clams, mussels. And you're steaming them with that. But you saw that I strained that all out with the lid. That is a restaurant quality appetizer ready to go with your dipping.
Juice,
and then you've got some extra lemons here. And now, of course, when it's time, you take your clams, you dip inside the juice, and you have at it. How many times have you gone to a restaurant to buy this? You know how much you paid for it. You can make this for pennies in your home with this little guy.
Love it. Okay, show me some other things.
Okay, so again, I'm asking you to replace the tea kettle off your stove. The tea kettle boils water, okay? This boils water too, but it does something else a little bit more.
Okay.
I can actually put the tea bags in here, maybe some mint leaves, maybe some orange slices, maybe some cinnamon sticks, and actually make my own flavored teas. But because, remember, that strainer that's on there, especially for the liquids, I'm going to use the small one that's right there. And now I can actually go right to my tea glasses and actually make infused tea in my pot, which a regular teapot, you cannot do that. You can only boil water. It's a small opening. You know you can't clean the inside of those teapots, a lot of them, because the opening is so small, and it's really just meant to boil water. If you want to just boil water, have at it. But the bottom line is you can take this to the next level that your tea kettle could never, which is making infused teas. Now, the winter's coming, mulled wines, hot chocolates. People like to make coffees on their stovetops as well. So that's a great piece for that as well. Now I want to tell you something about, do I have it here? Yes, infusion gravy. This is my favorite little gravy pot this size. I always make gravy in the 11 cup too, but I think for a big family, for any holiday, what I love about infusion gravy is you're infusing the flavor of gravy with large pieces. So you do whole things of garlic, whole shallots, whole onion, like pearl onions.
Yeah.
And you don't chop them up. You get a different flavor. But here's the thing. Now I've got all these whole and button mushrooms floating in there. I can't serve a giant mushroom to go on my steak, right? Well, again, the strainer, I'm going to use a small one. You strain out the infused gravy all over your sauces, steaks, and all that. So this is going to make a great gravy
I can't
sauce.
wait to try this because I love
Isn't
the
that great?
idea because less
All right.
prep work too, not
Less
having to
prep
cup
work,
everything up.
and keep it back on the stove.
Yeah,
So now
keep
you've
it
got
warm.
this great gravy boat, if you will, that's on steroids kind of because it's going to make enough for the whole 20 people plus, okay?
Yeah.
If you're just going to warm up soup for the kids after, you know, school, I know school's out now, but again, doing tomato and grilled cheese, you don't need a ladle because I have a great pour on here. This will hold a lot of tomato soup, whether it's from the can or grandma's recipe.
Ooh, I'd like that.
And if you ever want to do eggs with this, I'm going to bring it over here. 15 eggs will fit in this.
So more
okay?
than a dozen.
More than
Wow,
a dozen.
that's still really
Look at this.
impressive.
Strain it out, less water, less time, less energy.
Perfect. Okay, so purple, blue, green, black, and red are your color choices. This is coming to you at $17 and change, but once it's gone,
doing
that is
cheese
it. We've
before we
had
go.
about 300 now spoken for. Yeah, it's nacho night at the Miss Silly household, isn't it?
yeah.
Isn't it always?
It's not your nacho cheese.
Nacho!
Don't
Mark-
touch my cheese because nacho cheese.
Mark
That's what I
Charles.
would say.
You're always fun. Thank you so much
Thanks,
for
my
bringing
friend.
your wonderful products.
Thanks for having me, Ted.
All right, and then you can always look for him tonight
Yes,
on In the
and the
Kitchen
next day,
with
the next
David.
day.
Oh, he's here. Yeah, he's got a bed out back.